Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today is going to be Top Titans 2 part 254. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fabulous day. Today is going to be kind of, I don't want to say an end tournament update, but we are claiming the rest of our rewards. You guys already know how it went down. We did get 5th, unfortunately, so this is kind of a good thing though. But as you guys can see, and as you guys probably already know, since this video isn't coming out till Sunday, there is no event. There is no event today. We didn't know for sure if it was going to be today, or our next guess was that it's going to be Tuesday, the next tournament, Tuesday the 8th. So if you guys forgot to claim your tournament rewards, please remember to just, if you forgot to not claim your tournament rewards, please remember to not claim your tournament rewards this time. It gives you such a good head start, especially if you get first place. That's 300 medals that you're starting the new event with. And if you already get 0.2% or anything like that at the end of the event, really this doesn't really matter for you. But for those people that really struggle to get top 10%, top 30%, top 80%, whatever it is, if you guys really struggle, if you're really close every time, this is a great way to to get a head start. You can get 300 medals if you win in just a head start, which is just absolutely insane. So we're gonna go into a prestige here. Like I said, there's no event, which is kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that the new event was coming out today, but we didn't really know when it was coming out. We have the next tournament is going to be the hero weapons one, which is still another good one. So definitely going to want to go ahead and prepare and get ready for that one. But there was no event this time, which is kind of unfortunate. But you know what, we're still going to be joining the tournament. Tomorrow's video will be joining the tournament. I'm actually not going to join again today, not because I don't feel prepared, because I feel like I've done a lot of preparation so far, which is awesome, and I think it's going to go a very long way, but mostly because I just want to go ahead and try joining last minute again. Lately we have been having absolutely horrible luck with tournaments. Not like specifically placement, but the amount of people that have been in it. The last tournament we joined last minute, or the last two tournaments we joined last minute, and it actually worked out pretty well for us. I believe there was 7 people in the last one, or 6 or 7 people in the last tournament, or actually let's take a look right here. 8 people, sorry, there was 8 people in the last tournament, and then the one before that there was only 3 people, 3 of us, which is awesome. But all the times before that, honestly, I haven't had, this is the least amount of people that I've had on a tournament since like mid 60,000 max stage. So a very, very long time ago. So I'm really, really happy with this, how it's went so far. I hope to get another, 3-person, 4-person, anything below like 8, 7, 6, I'd be really, really happy with. In a tournament. I feel like that gives you a really good opportunity, and even if you don't win, you're still getting really good rewards. If there was a ton of people, if this was like a filled tournament, if there's like 20-30 people in here, maybe I could have dropped down and been 10th place, with this score, because we didn't push at all. Or with this max stage, we didn't push at all last tournament. So we're gonna go ahead and claim the rewards. We got 350 diamonds, 80 tournament points, 3 skill points, and 7 perks. We're gonna go ahead and collect all that. Those perks are definitely we're running out of perks. We're running out of dooms and adrenaline rushes a little bit. We have so many mana potions, so many power swipings. We've got 350 diamonds, 1 adrenaline rush, which is pretty good so far, but 3 mana potions, we really don't need them. And only 1 doom. That is 1 doom and 1 adrenaline rush. We got 2 power swipings. That is gonna hurt us, I'm not gonna lie. Not hurt us, but we're running low on perks for sure. We have 2 dooms left, which is kind of scary. The good thing is that this is the crafting shard tournament. The next one we're joining is the crafting shard one, so that's the one that really matters. So we're gonna go and use both of our perks, or both dooms, right then and there. So rather than saving them for another tournament or anything like that, we can go ahead and just use them right away. We're gonna have no perks, or no doom perks, but we don't really need them for hero weapons, and then the next one's going to be skill points and perks again. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but just something that I wanted to point out. So even though we have no event, we're obviously going to go ahead and still collect all of our daily rewards, making sure we're getting all of our tickets and stuff like that. But day 8 is going to be 50 diamonds. Very, very nice. We'll go ahead and collect that. And in terms of daily achievements here, we do need to do a couple more. I will watch the video here in a second to claim that. We need to collect more fairies, and we need to upgrade an artifact as well. So we're actually a little ways away from actually finishing all of these. Unfortunately, we don't have the multiple fairy chance, so it does take a little bit longer to go ahead and get the fairy one, just because we only get like 1 or 2 fairies basically every time they come by, so it's kind of difficult to get them. But in terms of raid, so I want to go ahead, I saved my last raid attack for you guys. I want to go ahead and record something. Right off the bat, I want to say this isn't a deck that I fully recommend. It's just I've used the wrong cards Basically I had to transition, so one of our leaders told me to use this deck for a transition because I had to attack the torso. So I kind of did Ancestral Favor and Clanship Barrage without Totem, which is unfortunate. So it's leading me to use this deck, which isn't that much worse than our we're losing about 400,000 damage, which sounds like a lot, but really, I mean, this deck was really powerful because we had Totem and Purifying Blast, or sorry, Ancestral Favor. So I don't think we really lost that much damage, but I do want to try to keep, in the future, I want to try to keep Totem, Clanship Barrage, and Ancestral Favor together. So that was definitely a good deck that I would go and recommend for you guys. This is another good VM deck that I would recommend for you guys. This is the Thriving Plague deck that I use if there's armor. If there's no armor, then I go ahead and swap in the what do you call it, the flies. We go and swap in the flies if there's a, you know, half armor, half no armor, stuff like that. And then this is my flak deck that I normally use as well. And then this is a fuse deck that I use. So those are all the decks that I currently have. I mean, they change all the time. Like I said, this isn't one of the main decks that I use. But we're gonna go ahead and do this one. So I did do a bit of a test just to make sure. We're gonna go ahead and we need to do the left leg, I believe is what they said, just because there is a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and call that out. So we're gonna go Totem left leg. We're gonna go ahead and call that out in the chat and let everyone know. I mean, no one's done an attack in 2 hours because the raid attacks, they do reset in about an hour and 20 minutes. So we are kind of a little close here. We're going to go and start attacking on the left leg here. So with Totem, we want to make sure that we obviously get all of the fairies. You know, we don't want to miss a single one. That means we got to redo it. We got to look at the stacks, see how the stacks are and see how that is. You know, how many times did Totem actually stack? There's a couple of things that you want to look at with the fairy deck. I feel like this one is heavy RNG. This one, the VM one, you know, there's a couple cards in the game that I feel like are really RNG based. Like how many totems did you get? How many times did they stack? You know, things like that that are a little unfortunate. So we got 2 at the very end there. That's not bad. 1.84 million damage. We got to go ahead and retry that because I know for a fact, I just did this like 3 minutes ago. I got 200,000 more damage than that. I got 2.04. So roughly around that, you know, obviously it's going to be difficult to duplicate that exactly. But if we can get anywhere above 2 mil, I'll go ahead and submit that, or very close to 2 million. I'll go ahead and submit that. But it is very RNG based. Like I said, I mean, maybe 2.04 mil isn't the most I can do, but maybe it's the, you know, the absolute best case scenario. I mean, we may not be able to replicate this. You know, I was talking with one of the leaders in the clan, and he said at times he spent up to 2 hours just redoing decks because he got a really good score, but he thought he can get better. See, and this proves my point exactly. This is so RNG based because right before I recorded, I tested out this deck just to see how much damage I could do, to see if it was even worth, you know, putting in the video, or if maybe I should make a new deck or something like that. We got 2.04, which I was like, oh, you know, that's not bad. I'll go ahead and submit that. We just did another one where I didn't miss any fairies or anything like that, and we got what, 1.86? 2.06. That is 200,000, over 200,000 damage. I think that's actually 240,000 damage more than what we did just our last attack. So this is absolutely phenomenal there. 2.733 stacks. These are all level 14 cards, which definitely go a long ways, but we're going to go ahead and submit that score, of course. And we're going to go ahead and share it, of course, because we need to do that in this clan, just so everyone sees, you know, how much damage you did and stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and submit that one there. This guy did something similar. He, instead of Totem though, he used a different support card, Grasping Vines. That one did pretty good as well, but I really wanted to use Totem because I tried that one. I got a little bit less. I got like 1.8 something. So I got a little bit less, but still that's really good for not using Totem. That's a really good limb deck, but I haven't used Totem yet. And Totem is such a average damage booster that you need to use it. You want to be using it all times. It's a really good deck. As soon as you can use it, you know, as soon as you find a situation in that raid to use it, it's a very good one to use. Same with VM. I find that those two are huge damage boosters. You know, this isn't the Totem deck that I would use, but if we go ahead and throw on Totem for this one, so this deck, you know, I've got up to 2.45 million damage with this one, and then this VM one we've got, I think it was 2.4 maybe, I'm not sure. It's in the 2 millions though, kind of low to mid 2 millions there. So this is still a really another good deck. For sure, no doubt about it. That's another really good one. I use this Thriving Plague deck. It does actually do quite well. This is again like 1.6 to 1.8 million damage or so. This is the flak deck that does really good as well, like 1.8 or plus. And then this is another fuse deck that I actually haven't used in a little while. It's been a little while since I've used this. Normally I'm just using the Thriving Plague. I like the Thriving Plague one a little bit more. I find that I do a little bit more damage, And I find that I can time this one a lot better. With fuse, you have to be perfect with your timing, otherwise you can lose a lot of damage. So I personally prefer doing a thriving plague one, but if I have to do a fuse for whatever reason, I am always able to. So we're gonna go and collect this. Unfortunately, we can't collect all the rewards right now. I want to do that in today's video, but I'll watch the video to get the last one. Or to get this one, we'll tap the fairies and we'll collect 3 pet levels. And like I said, guys, save your tournament rewards. I know when you guys are watching this, your tournaments are coming to an end. Make sure you save them because we are anticipating that the next event does start Tuesday the 8th. So a lot of people were asking, do you need to go ahead and collect your tournament rewards before you can start the next tournament? That is correct. So basically, as soon as Tuesday the 8th, as soon as the day refreshes, the event will be there or it won't. Either way, you can go and collect the rewards and then join the tournament. So as soon as the day refreshes, like I said, if the event's there, great, you can get your medals. If not, the event hasn't started, so you can go and collect your rewards and wait for the next one. But I'm assuming it's going to be on Tuesday. But if not, I mean, we may be waiting a while, maybe a week from today. Well, when I'm recording this, when we see the next what I'm saying, the next event, but I think it's going to be on Tuesday, but don't hold me to that. I think it's going to be on Tuesday, but I'm not sure. But I have so many runs banked here. Like I showed you guys in yesterday's video, we had 83% Book of Shadows, dropped down to 52. I plan on doing a decent amount more banking still here, but I'm not going to be joining the tournament for another 20 hours and 50 minutes or so. But you guys will see that video tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you did enjoy, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.